Yeah. Let's see if anybody's up because this is part 5. I'm gonna give about 5 minutes. Um, let's see. Hello, hello, hello. So, hey. I did not get a chance to watch Rough Riders yet. I only was able to watch the No Limit one because I was editing another video. So I've only watched like maybe 15 minutes of Rough Riders, so I won't do Rough Riders this week. I will do Rough Riders episodes 2 through 5 starting next week. We can chit chat a little bit about episode 1, but I haven't seen the Rough Riders one at all. I was watching your Greenleaf review of Leather Shades. Oh, thank you. I had to keep my shades on because I was crying. I was so sad about that. But I just finished the No Limit Part 5 Chronicles. I have a couple of things I want to say to Master P. Okay. It was a good series, a good 5-piece, documentary of No Limit as a whole. I can appreciate, hello, everybody's popping in. Hey. I can appreciate Master P, and what he did for us, music wise, his state wise, his city wise, and all of that. I think P is an amazing person who has tried to help, but I still feel like the 5-part documentary was one-sided. I still feel like P has this glossed over, I didn't do nothing wrong, nothing was my fault, and everything fell in place for me thing. And I felt like, the dude Mac. Some of the stuff I did not remember because, it was so long ago. But hey, y'all. Mac who went to jail, and for them to show how, saying, they knew Mac was innocent, and then when they're like, yeah, Mac got found guilty, and P said, we have to, get the fans to focus on the music and not Mac going to jail. I'm looking like y'all not gonna try to get that man out, but I digress. Even with C Murder going away, and they're like, okay, C Murder going away, that's on him. Let's put in Romeo for them. I'm looking like everybody going away. He ain't saying shit. Cain and Abel went to jail. Okay, I didn't remember how many people on that label went away. Okay, I'm like, I'm not blaming P for any of that, not at all. But I do feel like you ain't want to help him a little bit more, like get a better lawyer, get him out. But I'm like, I digress. And I did not know the laws in Louisiana was like, if you get found guilty, and even if it's a hung jury, the majority wins. And that's how Mac, is it Mac? Yeah, Mac and C Murder ended up getting life in prison. I'm like, I would not ever want to live in Louisiana if I knew those was the laws. It was just crazy. And how the security guard who knew C Murder didn't do it, but for years said the police intimidated me, and so I just kept saying yes. But on the documentary, oh, I know he didn't do it. I always knew he didn't do it. Now, why you say that man was guilty? And it was just a way P just kind of was like, well, yeah, he got found guilty, so next thing on, C Murder did not. Well, C Murder was on him because I'm like, you can't be a whole millionaire, record mogul, rapper, whatever, and you literally is still living in the projects, hanging around with people who robbing and stealing. That was stupid. That was plumb stupid. But I also feel like what y'all knowing to do, he didn't do it. Why didn't y'all keep trying to get appeals? That's what I care. Master P had all the money in the world at that point. I was just confused. I didn't know that Romeo had all them songs. I still don't know what songs he had. But I mean, I guess he had some, so that was confusing. And now they say that Romeo is the future of No Limit Forever. I mean, the one song he was rapping at the end is a cute song, but I still feel like Romeo pussy. So I don't know if he the future. It was, it was interesting to see how so many people died or went to jail and kind of was just like, okay, well that's where they at. That's where they at. We over here somewhere and we gonna still, do whatever because P is like, I have to keep going. And I agree that P had to make sure to, not let Romeo become girl, a, a statistic of, jail or murder or whatever. I get that. But I still felt a flippant, well, oh well, that's on them to the other people who they say was like family who got caught up in some bull. And even, to see that how, Master P and C Murder, didn't talk for years because they were just Master P felt like, oh, that was on him. What he did was on him. And it was girl. Again, I think he's an amazing person. I see that how he helped rebuild, pieces of Louisiana and New Orleans when, after Hurricane Katrina, how rebuilt a whole project, neighborhoods look brand spanking new. I think that's amazing. But Pieces of Me still feel like as amazing and as helpful and as, given as P was, he still had things where, well, if you don't want to do things my way and you get in trouble, then oh well. You over there and we over here, and I ain't got time to worry about you. And that's the part of me that I'd be looking like, can I trust you? Because even if I get into some trouble, I will still hope, you would care and give a fuck. I don't think you give no fuck. And that's all I thought about the show. And so I'm done. This is gonna be quick because I want to go and I want to watch the Rough Riders one. And those, I think that was all I thought about the theme. It wasn't nothing else at all. And since I'm about 15 minutes into the Rough Rider one, I want to watch that one. I knew this would not be long because I don't even know that many people who was watching it. I didn't announce I was going to do this. And so that's all. So unless I give y'all about 30 seconds, either ask some questions or comment on the show. And if not, we're going to end it here. No, because again, it didn't give me much more than that. It was really just wrapping up the end of it. And again, all Fat Pop was great. It was amazing. And if Masterpiece song, if any song come on, from that era, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get up and start dancing around. But other than that, I was like, I had no idea so many artists went to jail or died, towards the end of the No Limit run, the original No Limit, not the new No Limit, not No Limit Forever, not none of that. But I'm like, I don't know. They didn't say what happened to Kane and Nate, but they said they went to jail for a couple years. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna probably Google them and see what's going on with them recently. I kept saying like, is Mac in jail still? It's crazy to know that both C Murder and Mac are both doing life for a murder that neither one of them committed. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had no idea. So I mean, it's just, honey. I seen the one picture of Mac and C Murder when they were both still in jail. I'm like, that's because they both, but I'm like, C Murder also got out for like 3 years when they were doing a new trial or whatever. But I'm like, if he went back to jail in 2009, why did y'all wait until 2018 to ask for a new trial? I'm like, you have to consistently keep asking for appeals. If you have 30 appeals, your brother is literally one of the richest, moles in Louisiana. I'm like, I don't see how P wasn't getting appeals every year. I would never wait, 11 years to do a new appeal. Hell, not my brother. When I know he didn't do it, like I think C Murder did things, but when he went to jail for, he ain't do. But I mean, that's on them. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there because I got nothing else to say, and I will see y'all later. Again, I'll go live next week probably with Rough Riders, but I'm gonna chill out and stuff. So y'all have a good night. I hope they do more chronicles of more record labels and more groups that we've come to know and to love. I think a chronicle is a good thing to do versus having to do these long, drawn out movies that take longer. You can interview all the people and let that be that. But until then, good night and sweet dreams and peace and blessings to everybody. And that's it. Gotta go.